Our breaking news story tonight. Tshwane has a new mayor from the DA, Cilliers Brink. For more on developments there, we take you straight back to the Tshwane Council, and our reporter Patricia Visagie is there. Patricia.
Iman, from here, of course, the focus is to stabilize the municipality, and the municipality's ailing finances is of priority, and that is exactly what the new mayor, Cilliers Brink, echoed. We're joined by the EFF's Ubakeng Ramabori just to find out how are they reacting to Cilliers Brink. They were quite against him. There was a lot of campaigning since the resignation of Randall Williams. But now, of course, the EFF, you did not want Brink. He has won. What's the way forward? What is the relationship, the working relationship going to be to ensure that the people of Tshwane are well catered for?
No, thank you very much, Patricia, and the viewers at home. We welcome the elections. And as Democrats, as we have said, we believe in democracy. That's why after Brink was elected, we never walked out like them when they walked out after our speaker was elected. We hope that the mayor will focus on stabilizing the finances of the city. By the way, this finances of the city is as a result of their leadership through Randall Williams, Solim Simanga, and Mokhalapa. So we hope that they will take responsibility of the advance audit, the irregular expenditure of 10 billion. But we want to warn the executive mayor. We heard him saying he wants to retrench 3,800 workers. It's not going to happen. But also the speaker. The speaker must be protected. There's no way the speaker is going to be taken out without any reason. There must be a reasonable motion that must come before council. That makes sense that the speaker must go out. There's no way we are going to support patching of the multi-party. No multi-party that contested elections. There's nothing on the ballot called multi-party. It's not recognized. It's them where they met somewhere and they said they are multi-party, and they must respect that there's no winner in this council. All of us, we went for election and we don't have majority. We need to work together. We hope that he will cooperate, but if he's going to give us a white arrogance and attitude, we are not going to take that light. We must go and ask those who came before him. We have dealt with them decisively.
All right, thank you so much. We're keeping it brief. We're also giving a voice to Action SA's Funzi Ngobeni. He is the Gauteng provincial chairperson for the party, of course, part of the multi-party coalition. There's been a lot of challenges. Many a times Action SA was at the center of it. You had to even get to the point of firing several of your councillors. What's the way forward? How do you, mend your broken relationship perhaps in the multi-party coalition to ensure stronger unity?
Yeah, I think it started today. You'll have seen that we voted together as a multi-party, and we stuck to our numbers. I think what is important now is to focus on service delivery. We have dealt with our own issues internally as Action SA, and I think we'll continue to be decisive. I think what we have actually shown to South Africans is that Action SA is a decisive organization. We don't beat around the bush. The issue of ethical leadership is quite important to us. It's part of our 7 cardinal values. So it's important that our councillors must always remember that. So we are happy that Cilliers was elected today. We wish him well. But most importantly, we are asking him now to focus on service delivery. There are quick wins that he can focus on. There's a lot of rubbish on the street, traffic lights are not working. Those are quick wins that he can be able to focus on. And then there are long-term things that he needs to actually do as well, including stabilizing the finances of the city, going into Hammanskraal and fixing the water issue there, and other issues that we have in Soshanguve and so forth. So I think as a multi-party, we are quite happy, and we're looking forward again to coming back to council to now remove the speaker. We hear EFF saying the speaker will not be touched. I think they'll be quite surprised that on Thursday we're going to court. We're going to ask court to give us a declaration order so that the motion can be tabled in this council, so that we can be able to have a speaker, and that speaker will come from Action SA.
Under the multi-party coalition that you are part of, a lot of monies went missing in the city. We're talking about over 10 billion rand that we can't account for. Yeah. So moving forward, how are we going to remedy that? And how are you going to build confidence so that there is some level of trust that the multi-party coalition is ethical, is respecting the taxpayers of this country, and is prioritizing service delivery, but most importantly, you are true to your election promises?
Absolutely. I think South Africans will remember that Action SA was the first to be quite vocal about the issue of the Auditor General here in the City of Tshwane. And a lot of people actually thought that we were fighting the DA or we were creating problems within our coalition. Holding each other accountable as coalition partners is not fighting each other. It's actually asking what is right for our residents. So we expect that that matter will be followed up. We expect that those that are responsible will be held accountable. I think the former mayor that was there, obviously is no longer the mayor. He was key in terms of our political accountability issue, and we are glad that it's not there. We hope that the new mayor will follow through and ensure that officials who might have been found wanting in that process are also held accountable. But what is importantly, we must focus on stabilizing the city. We must focus on basic service delivery. We must ensure that residents across the city get uninterrupted services all the time.
All right, thank you so much. Just lastly, the ACDP also standing by. They are the kingmakers in the Tshwane Council, also part of the multi-party coalition. Mr. Ronald Morake, in short, are you also in support of some of the indications that the Speaker will be ousted?
Indeed, the Speaker will be ousted. He make very uninformed decisions in Council. And basically, we, the coalition, have the number to win anything. And then, in politics, it's a game of numbers. Winner takes all. In Johannesburg, the opposition, which is the ANC, took over Johannesburg. We sat back. And in Tshwane, we have the majority. Therefore, we are going to take the Speaker back.
Thank you so much. We leave it there. It seems like another battle is still brewing, and that is for the Speaker position. Of course, the Speaker plays a very vital role in the Tshwane Council, as he obviously presides over a whole lot of the decisions and really just the affairs that play out in Council that ultimately affects how services are rendered in the capital city. So it seems like it's also going to be a very short stint for Speaker Ncedi Nzwanana, but we've heard here from the EFF saying that they're going to protect him and they're not going to just stand by and watch him, of course, being harassed. But you would understand that, of course, Cilliers Brink would perhaps not last if there is a speaker that belongs to the other side. So those power dynamics, very interesting, and we'll see exactly how they plan to manage that. But the focus now lies on service delivery, what the people of Tshwane really deserve. Iman?
Patricia Visagie, thank you very much. The latest there from the Tshwane Metro Council, the announcement of a new mayor in the city, Cilliers Brink.